working overtime, working my fingers to the bone on the assembly line. Working so hard to keep my head up above, yeah. Working too hard for your love. Well, it's been too long, yeah, since I proposed to you. You keep on changing your mind, what am I supposed to do? I'm a patient man, but what are you thinking of, yeah? I'm working too hard for your love. All right, everybody having a good time? Sorry for starting so late. We'll make it up. We'll make it up by putting out a really good thing for you. My name is Tom Craig. I came all the way down here from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and this is my second time playing here. Last time I played here with my good friend Taz Crew, and today my good friend Josh Rowan. Gosh darn, where'd you go, man? My friend Josh Rowan and I have teamed up, and we're going to put on a show for you here. What do you want to do, fellas? Alright, let's do
one of yours, man. Do some funk.
Alright, let's do the one you said earlier.
Captain Funk? Or
yeah, let's do that one. This is my tribute to the great James Brown. This one's called Captain Funk. It's from my first CD. I got some CDs for sale. B flat. B flat, B Bravo flat. B Bravo flat. gotta turn it around. You gotta move your feet to that funky beat. Make fun of your neighbor, yeah, up and down your street, yeah. Listen to Captain Funk. Listen to Captain Funk. Listen to Captain Funk, yeah. Listen to Captain Funk. Tell you that the time is now. Put happiness in your heart. You got to find a way somehow. You ain't never gonna win, no, if you don't take a chance. When the music's playing, that's when you gotta dance. Well, listen to Captain Funk. Listen to Captain Funk. Listen to Captain Funk. Yeah, listen to Captain Funk. Listen to Captain Funk. Yeah, listen to Captain Funk. Listen to Captain Funk. Yeah, thank you. My good friend Josh Rowan, come on, man, give it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, show your love for Mr. Tom Craig. He does have merch available. By all means, go over and buy some of it. He's got all kinds of cool stuff. I want to make sure that you guys get a chance to hear what he does, you know. That's all. Towels, everybody. Rich, you got one?
I got one.
Okay. Richie said he's too cool for a pink towel. I don't know.
She already picked one.
It was good. I'm not too cool for water.
Long one.
Too much for water. I got no water. Maybe next song or so.
So I got y'all work.
All right.
I got the drummer working right off the bat on that one. Well, you know what though? He requested that song. I don't know if you guys could hear that back there, but he requested that song. But no, we got them all worked up.
It's just hot.
Well, I tell you what, man, this is probably one of the coolest ways to cap off a really hell of a week for me. I live in the greater Fort Myers area. I always have a lot of fun coming over to Earl'S. It's been way too long since we've had the Pitbull, the blues band here. I looked at the calendar and I realized it was about 6 years. Yeah. That's the bass drum mic? That's the bass drum mic. Hey, Rich, that's the kick drum mic.
You're in.
Yeah. Push that in just a little bit, or pull it back, one or the other. Try it again, there you
Perfect.
go. A little better. Anyway, so at the beginning of the week, I was over in Sanibel doing a solo gig on Monday, sitting there playing a bunch of stuff that I didn't want to play for a bunch of people that didn't care. Tuesday, I had a jam night that I hosted in the Naples area, and we were just having all kinds of fun, playing all kinds of weird stuff. And then Wednesday morning, my father and I took a trip up to Nashville to be at and be a part of the yearly Chet Atkins Appreciation Society convention. Now, this is the first time we've attended this event. I had no idea what to expect. And I told myself, I said, well, if nothing else, it's going to be a fun time. Well, little did I know, I had no idea what to expect, but I had a hell of a time. Met 2 of only 3 living certified guitar players, Mr. Tommy Emmanuel and Mr. Johnny Knowles. And I also walked out of there as one of Wallace Guitar's newest endorsed artists with this company right here. So I'm very proud of that trip. We had a hell of a time, and as of right now, we're trying to put stuff together, so we'll be playing that festival next year. So this is a song that the Pitbull the Blues Band wrote. It was going to be an A there, son. This is a song that the Pitbull the Blues Band wrote a while back in our travels, and I figured what better way to break in this guitar than to play this one on it. Across this land of ours, from the east out to the west, stopping all those cities, boy, and we all love the best. Come on down to Memphis, come you hang out on Beale Street, baby, won't you come along with me? Every night, now, baby, out on the road again. Don't know where we go, they don't care where we been. Hey, Lord, now, baby, packed up and out bound to go. Baby, come on this road. Gonna get up Montreal, gonna see our friends and party down Niagara Falls. Come on up, baby, won't you come on and see? Let's go see the falls and have some fun with me. Every time I'm baby, I'm on the road. We'll go, we don't care where we've been. Hey, Lord, baby, packed up and I'm down to go. Hey, Tom, why don't you take a stroll? Hey, Richie, you and I. this road. Well, baby, Lord, come on. Thank you. Aside from meeting some great friends like Tom Craig over the last couple of years, since the last time we played here, we had a really cool thing happen. The Pitbull of Blues Band was representing the Southwest Florida Blues Society in 2020 at the International Blues Challenge. And on February 1st, 2020, we took the stage in the finals, and out of 232 acts that competed that year, the Pitbull of Blues Band placed third in the world at the International Blues Challenge, ladies and gentlemen. We had about 17 scheduled festivals lined up for the end of 2020, and it all ended in a phone call on the 14th of March. But I'm very proud to say that little by little we're getting phone calls for these events. These places are coming back online. These festivals are coming back. In October, we're going up to Port St. Joe to do the Forgotten Blues Society Festival. And things are getting better day by day for all of us local musicians. And that's because of places like Earl'S that does live music. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, would you please join me in a social drink? It does not have to be an adult beverage, but if you got here, you can get home via Uber. Please join me, raise your beverages, ladies and gentlemen. We always send the first social drink out to the men and women protecting this country of ours, whether they're fighting overseas, whether they're fighting right here at home. If you're a member of the United States Armed Services in any way, or a first responder of any kind, we thank you graciously for what you do for your fellow men and women, and may they all come home safe and sound. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. That also goes out to Tom. He was a former police officer up in the greater Philadelphia, Pennsylvania area? Was that what?
That's right outside Philadelphia. People ask me why I don't look like my album cover. I said, because I retired.
Yeah, he used to walk into the post office with a badge. Now his picture's on the wall in the post office.
Right.
With a wanted sign.
I did a couple things when I retired. I stopped shaving, I stopped cutting my hair, and I picked up a couple habits.
We won't talk about that. So, as I mentioned, we had a lot of fun up at the International Blues Challenge. We're going to do a song right now that we performed up there. Show of hands. Anybody ever have this happen where you walk in on a Friday night, you walk in your home with your girlfriend and her husband's asleep on the couch? Dude, me and Richie are the only two that ever had that happen to. To be clear, it wasn't the same woman, just saying. And he wasn't the husband either. Oh man, I tell you what, that was a real interesting Friday. Anyway, here's one of our songs. Tell me, baby, who's that knocking on my door? Tell me, baby, who's that knocking on my door? Come on me, baby, one of us has got to go. I'm home from work, house is on a mess. Coming down the stairs, you're wearing last night's dress. Tell me, baby, who's knocking on my door? Come on me, baby, one of us has got to go. back porch lights on. Doors left wide open, tell me what in the world is going on. She's knocking on my door. Him or me, baby, one of us, Lord, one of us has got to go. Come on, Tom. Come home from work, house is all in a mess. Seen you coming down the stairs, man, last night's dress. Tell me, baby, what you trying to do? Trying to love me, baby, and I know at least one more other man too. Tell me, baby, who's that knocking on my door? Tell me, baby, knocking on my door. Help me, baby, one of us has got to go. Help me, baby, one of us has got to go. Well, help me, baby, one of us has got to go. Thank y'all so much.